Do you want to see something really cool? Of course.
I'm hoping to see some lightning tonight, although the weatherman says there's not going to be any rain. Well, there's going to be plenty of rain, all right. Winds, thunder, lightning. He wants to tell the storm.
I woke last night to sound of thunder. Wait on the thunder. Waiting on the thunder.
What's up, guys? What's up, Rebels? What's up, everybody? What's up, Rebels? How are you all doing this evening? You get some lights on in here? We have an interesting topic tonight, guys. This is going to be a good one. I didn't think I had anything to talk about. I actually do. Hey, give me just 1 second. Let me turn on this light. And how are you guys all doing tonight? Let me hit this chat real quick. Talk to all you people. All my good friends here. Let's see who we got. All right. R. David Hill is first. What's up, R. David Hill? How are you, my friend? Awesome. And I've got Dagupa. Hey, Rebels, at chat fam off to work, but wishing you all great stream. Thank you very much. Let me turn some more lights on here. Thank you, Dagupa. I appreciate it. And I sent your package yesterday, my friend. Yo, R. David Hill. Glad to see you here tonight, man. I'm sitting here working on some customs while waiting on your stream. Awesome, man. Awesome. You make some really cool customs. Very cool. Yo, Joe, Ultra Carter Zilla. What's up, my friend? From Walmart, I got my hands on the Transformers War from Cybertron Kingdom, Beast Wars, Black Rainian, and the Studio Series Bumblebee movie B127. That's very cool. I still no luck finding Studio Series Bumblebee movie Soundwave. Okay. I saw a movie Soundwave a couple weeks ago at Walmart here in Georgia. He should be hitting your area cool. Yep, that's awesome. Very cool. Fabulous Disaster. What's up? Hello, all. Rebels needs more rules. No rules, Taz, man. Kendall Science. What up? What's up, buddy? How are you, my friend? Nice to see you on here. I'm no rebel. I walk the line. Thunder. I'll give you some thunder. Hey, party people. Greens, Rebel Sir. Thank you, man. Greens, you too, my friend. Lies, all lies, Dave's Dimension says. Leave the light off. Put paper bag over your head. Thank you, Taz, man. You guys show so much love. Okay. Hey, I wanted to say yesterday I sent out all of the memberships except for Canadian Blu-ray and Blue Sasquatch. I'll be hitting them up later. I still have a lot more left. Guys. So I'm still sending them out. But they cost more than I thought they were going to cost to send. So I got to find an easier way to send them. So I'm only going to give a couple away tonight. And 2 of them I do want to give away to. And I'm going to light them up real quick. One I'd like to give to is R. David Hill. R. David Hill, you became a member. You've been in a lot of my chats, my friend, and I enjoy talking to you. So send me your address on Instagram, and I will send you a membership. And the membership consists of you get one of these Rebels No Rules badges, And with this badge, and I'm probably showing it to you guys backwards. There we go. And with this badge, I'm going to be doing drawings for members only. And when you win, if you win, you got to send me a picture on Instagram of your badge to show that you're a member, and I will hook you up. What I'm trying to do, a lot of times when I've given away giveaways before, all of a sudden I have all these people on here that I've never met before. Not to say that I don't want, more friends and family, because I do, but when I give out something, I want to give out something awesome, and I want to give it to one of you guys that have followed me. So eventually, like, everybody in the chat is going to become a member. So far, I've got 19 members. R. David Hill is number 20. You're number 20, R. David Hill. And I have another one right here, Ultra Carter Zilla. I want to make you a member also. Send me your address, my friend, P.O. Box, whatever, and I will send membership out to you. So I now have 21 members. So here pretty soon we're going to be doing a drawing. It's free. It doesn't cost you guys anything. You're doing a drawing of an action figure just here and there. I just want to give back to you guys, man. I love you guys. You guys all rock. And I want to do that. So I'm no rebel, walk the line. Okay, let's see here. I've lost my chat. Let's see. Oh, so I love Bon Jovi and I love Wanted. And me and my buddy Kendall Science just say it randomly at the shop. So I'm going to give one out right now. Wanted, dead or alive. That's for you, Kendall. That's for you. Greedo and Espeedo is showing his love, and I appreciate that very much. At this time, I'm not sure what I can tell you to do with that figure, but I appreciate it anyway. Thank you very much. Canadian Blu-ray, I am sending yours out. Yours is in a package ready to roll, but let me get a couple more funds together. I'm going to send yours out. I'm going to send Blue Sasquatch out to Canada. Both you guys are in Canada, so whatever. That's not true, Tasman. They came out badass. Yes, they did. And Kendall is to thank. Is to thanks for these, man. He's helped me out a whole lot. I just gave him the idea, and he's ran with it. And he has been hooking me up. I owe him. I actually painted one red today. Check this out, guys. That is freaking sweet, ain't it? Maybe I'll give that one away later on, just like a little thing just to give away. Pirate ship is good for shipping. Okay. I'll check that out, my friend. Did you send mine? Yes, I did, Tasman. I sent it yesterday. I'll read off everybody I sent to yesterday real quick. And a couple of them I'm giving away. Like, DJ is my nephew, so I've counted him. But I've sent Tasman, AMW, Art Walk. I have not sent Canadian Blu-ray yet. John Joker, Fabulous Disaster, Doctave, Blue Eyes and Hayden. I just gave those to them. Greedo and Espeedo, Dagoopa, Dave's Dimension, G-Force, Oof Oof, Slim Comics, and Lincoln. All have one so far in the mail right now. Oof Oof, I actually sent yours to John. John sending it to you. So, yes, R. David Hill, you're in, man. Give me a little bit of time to mail it to you, but I will get it to you. You and Ultra Carterzilla are new members today. Shipping a bitch as it is. Oh my God, Oof. I mean, so I put these in little packages, and they were real small, and they were like $5 a piece to ship, which is not a lot of money. But when you're shipping like 15 of them, I'm like, holy shit. It's no big deal though. Like I said, I love you guys. You guys don't owe me anything. This is just, I want to do this for you guys. Canadians are good people. I know Canadians are good people, Tasman. Wow. I'll see about the other thing we were talking about. Cool. Yeah, we got something else in the works, man. We got something else in the works. I could not do this without my buddy Kendall, so I appreciate Kendall. Thank you very much, man. I'm Canadian at heart. Are you going to start treating me bad? Jada Tyson, what's up? Grabbed a virus signature figure. Didn't realize it was $100. Though, oh well, you can't take your money with you. Absolutely, absolutely. Yep, I just bought that Batman Year 2 last week, and it was like $100 also. I was like, oh well. I'll send you that info. No problem, man. Thank you for hanging out with me on Wednesday nights. Like I said, I couldn't do this without you guys. I love you guys, man. You guys all rock. You guys are all friends and family. Good day, Rebels. Michael Reed, how are you, my friend? How's Australia, my friend? It's horrible. Hell yes, Kendall. You rock. Give you a little thunder, my friend. Rebels, good people, boy. How could the stormtrooper be so rude? You can send my regular envelope to save on shipping. Well, it's a tricky thing with it because I actually talked to the post office guy, and he was saying if it's in a big envelope that moves around and is bendable, that it's actually cheaper than being in a small package. It's really weird. Like, they can't bend it. It's weird. I've got to find a loophole. I'm thinking about sending them in a comic book, like getting a comic book, putting them in a comic book, and sending them media mail. Because if I send a media mail, I can just say, oh, it's just a comic book, and it might go for a lot cheaper. I may try that next time. Better Canadian friend, wish theirs was in the mail. It's going to be in the mail, Tasman. Canadians can buy mine $50. Fabulous. Oh, my God, that's funny. Can you put them in an envelope and regular mail? Well, that's what I was saying. Is like, if it doesn't bend, they know there's something in there, and it's really weird. Like I was saying, I was talking to the post office guy earlier yesterday. Johnny going to cut the Riddler with mine. Stop Canadian hate. Oh, my God. I want to auction my Rebels badge on eBay. I just dropped thunder in the toilet. Dixon Lareer, how are you, my friend? Thank you for hopping on. Whoops, I skipped you, Taz. We may not all rock. There's probably at least one or two assholes in the bus. No, you guys all rock. Dixon, you're crazy. Hey, how about some Steppenwolf? Maybe next time. That's my dad. Maybe next time, Pop. So, guys, I have a conversation to talk about tonight. I wasn't going to. I spoke with John Joker a little bit about it. Wow. I think John and I are on the same brainwave because there he is. Hello, John Joker. But I spoke to John Joker earlier today, and we were talking about Todd McFarlane. And as you guys know, I love Todd McFarlane. And, okay, what did Canadians ever do to you? Okay. Hey, everyone. Sure, Dixon does not rock. That's not nice. I spoke his name, Flipper. Yeah, you did. You did, and he popped right up. I'm counting how many times Canada has said. Oh, man. Thanks, Canadian Blu-ray. Oh, my God. I've messed up my little TV here. Hold on. Maybe. It's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those streams, guys. All right. Let's see here. Double J. Okay. So, like I was saying, I'm a big fan of Todd McFarlane. I have been for a long time. I watched that the interview with him at Shartimus Prime, and I wanted to talk about that with you guys. So before I start the conversation, I've made a couple of videos. I want to show you guys this little tribute video that I made, and I'm just going to show it to you guys right now.
I've heard the first time I ever met Stan Lee. I'm 16 years old. Come on, Stan. I'm 16 years old. I go to a convention like this. Stan Lee's sitting out on the side, and I get to sit next to Stan Lee. So with that, we know why you're here. Here's Mr. Stan, the Man Lee. Before we get to some of the other questions.
You've had a long career, too.
I'm getting there. Not as long as yours.
Well, I'm not sure Todd McFarlane needs an introduction, but I think he certainly deserves one. So let's get into this. Not only is he multi-talented, but there are many facets about Todd that you're going to learn as we move along. For example, he's not only one of the top artist writers in our business, but he's also something of an entrepreneur. And on top of that, he's one of the most dazzling talents in the comic book business. And now, since I've given him that magnificent build-up, I'm sure that he'll be real nice to me and be an easy guest to interview. And without further ado, because I don't have much ado to spare, here he is, the one and only Todd McFarlane.
Hey, Stan.
Hiya, Todd.
So, with that being said, I'm also a big fan of Stan Lee. And I know I showed you guys this picture before of Stan Lee autographing a comic book of mine, but I never showed you guys the comic book. So I have brought this down. Here's the comic. Autographed by Mr. Stan Lee, right here. This is Daredevil number 2. And here is Daredevil number 3 that I had also autographed by Mr. Stan Lee. And he did some little autographs for me and Amber, to Amber and Ed from Stan Lee. And I've always respected Stan Lee. I know that we wouldn't have Spider-Man. You know, we wouldn't have a lot if it wasn't for Stan Lee. We wouldn't have the Avengers. You know, all the stuff that, all the Marvel stuff that we talk about. You know, all the Marvel Legends. You know, we all are toy collectors. I know a lot of us. You know, we do a lot of Marvel Legends and stuff, and we wouldn't have any of that without Mr. Stan Lee. And another person that I've started liking a lot is Mr. Todd McFarlane. Here's Spawn #1. And I like Todd McFarlane a lot. And, you know, my favorite superhero is Batman. And seeing him do all these Batman figures, I love it. I love it. And what I wanted to talk about tonight was his interview with Shartimus Prime. What did you guys all think about it? Do you guys have any opinion on the girl action figure thing that he said? Sleeping Collectibles wants Rebels, Reptiles, and Games to do a collaborate live chat with What the Pop. Well, maybe we can work that out, Ultra Carter Zilla. We'll see what we can do. Man Without Fear. Yes, Mr. Stan Lee. You're talking about Daredevil. You're talking about Daredevil. But what do you guys think about that? Have you all seen the interview? Yeah, we would not. Yeah, absolutely. And what I'm trying to get around to, guys, is I know you've all, you know, when you guys were kids, you've all sat around and you've heard your grandpa talk. You know, both my grandfathers have passed, and you know your grandfather would say something inappropriate. You know, he may say something sexist. You know, he may say something racial. He may just say something inappropriate, and you're sitting there and you're like, God, I can't believe you said that. You know, as a kid, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. But it was a different era for him, you know, back then. And I mean, to be quite frank, older people talk different than us younger people do, and younger people get offended a lot easier nowadays. And I guess what I want to say is, like Todd McFarlane saying what he said, I do believe that he meant it in kind of a joking sense. And I do believe he's 61 years old. A lot of people don't realize Todd McFarlane's 61 years old. And he's older than all of us, you know, most of us. And he may have slipped, you know. And another thing is, like, for instance, me and Tasman, me and Greedo, me and John Joker will be on the phone, okay? And I'm going to use some vulgar language for a minute, but a lot of times whenever I call John Joker, or if John Joker calls me, we're like, what's up, motherfucker? And we say that, you know, not meaning that in that term, but meaning as a joke, you know, because, you know, we're just socially talking, you know. Tasman says the same thing, you know. Greedo calls me a lot of times. He's like, you bitch. He's not meaning I'm a bitch. Maybe he is. But it's in a joking matter, you know. And do you guys think maybe Stan Lee was too comfortable with Shartimus Prime and kind of forgot that he was on YouTube and just kind of blurted out something he shouldn't have said? Do you guys think it's because he's older and he shouldn't have said it, and you know we see things different than him? Or do you think he has a valid excuse about the girl action figures? Or do you guys think he was way out of line saying what he said? So that's what I'm asking you guys. And I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it. So let me grab the chat here. I'm sorry I missed a lot of chat. Yep, I watched it. Positive and negatives. Okay. Am I your grandfather? Okay. I did not see it. Okay, well, I've got a couple clips that I'm going to show our David Hill because I want everybody's opinion. Kind of like it, Taz. Yeah, Johnny Joker is most okay. Let's see, Taz. Why are you bringing this up? Well, I'm a big, like I said, how you doing, Air Max? Nice to see you, my friend. Like I was saying a minute ago, is I'm a big Todd McFarlane fan, and I see a lot of stuff on Google, and I see a lot of stuff on YouTube where they're like, cancel Todd McFarlane, cancel Todd McFarlane. I don't think he deserves that. I think, you know, that if it wasn't for Todd McFarlane, I'm kind of thinking of Todd McFarlane as the next Stan Lee. And, you know, we owe that to our kids and stuff for him to not be canceled and all this. And I want to hear everybody else's opinion on it. You know, Oofy, what's up, guys? Younger people are, yeah. I mean, Taz, I don't want to say that because I'm friends with a lot of younger people too. I just want to hear everybody's thoughts on it. Rebels and Blue Eyes. What's up, Air Max? What's happening, Rebels? What's up, Mr. B? Hey, Taz. You mean Todd McFarlane? You said Stan Lee. Did I? I'm sorry. I meant Todd McFarlane. I'm sorry. Everybody saying hi to everybody, which is cool. Maybe he just doesn't give a shit. And maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Nobody should be canceled. I mean, this guy's done a lot of work, you know, and lost track of who I said hello to. What's up, Taz, man? Americas, what's up, my friend? How are you? AM Dubs in the building. Blue Eyes isn't here right now. She took Hayden to some book show, but they're going to be here soon. But I'm going to go ahead and show that because I know some people have not seen it. I think we're all human. It should not cancel over a small thing. Thank you, Ufoof. I agree. I agree 100%. Let me show this little video I've got right here.
I'm not saying that I can't sell a female superhero, which I can. What I'm saying is that I can't do an entire line of 4 figures in one series of nothing but females and put it in the boys action aisle. Boys action figure aisle. There's a reason why it's called boys action figure aisle. And if you don't believe me, then you don't remember that either A, you were a 9-year-old boy, and or that you actually have a son, because it goes sort of something like this. Your son comes home and he gets straight A's for a year, and you go, you know what, we're gonna buy you a gift. Your dad and I are going out, and we're gonna bring you a gift. We're gonna bring you and ask a couple questions, Mom and Dad. Did they have any superhero dudes? Oh yeah, okay. Did they have any robots? Oh yeah, lots of robots. Should have seen monsters, of course. Creatures, yes. Military, yes. Okay, they had all of that. And what about dinosaurs, aliens? Oh shit, you should have seen the page. This female figure, right? You got me the female figure. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but somewhere along the line, serial killers begin at a certain spot. Oh my God. At some point, once you told your kid you walked away from monsters and aliens and dinosaurs and super, like, what are you talking about? Man. It's the same.
So what do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? So let me hit the chat here real quick. I don't want to miss too much of the chat. My tribal chief, AM Dubs in the building. Society is too sensitive. I believe that too, Fabulous Disaster. I do. And, you know what I mean? But, like, I'm also saying, like, Fabulous, like, you and me, we're older, right? And that's what I was trying to explain, like, with the grandpa thing. You know, I am a grandpa, actually. But, like I was saying, you know, where you hear your grandfather say an inappropriate thing as a kid, and you're like, oh, my God, I can't believe he said this. You know, I cannot believe he said this, blah, blah. But back then, in his time, it wasn't as big of a deal as it is our time. So now, I feel like we're the older people, and we're watching this. It's not a big deal to us, but the younger people may think it is. Is it because Todd McFarlane's 61 years old, you know, and people are thinking, you know, like he's just older, you know, and older people say things, or is it younger people being too sensitive? Everyone is entitled to their opinion. If they don't like it, they'll have to watch a shit. I agree. I agree with that too. And he's not completely wrong. In fact, Taz, let me show this one more part that I've got. Because I was hoping somebody would say that, because I wanted to show this other half. It's not very long. It's like 40 seconds.
We haven't evolved, right? We all like the same thing. Whatever I liked in the 60s, I am telling you, somebody's going to like it 30 years. Too. You're going to have to trust me. I'm not saying the brand isn't strong. I'm not saying you're not going to put out a movie that's not going to make $1 billion. Category specific. In the boys action aisle, I can't sell 7 consecutive female figures any more than you can sell Bruce Wayne and Commissioner Gordon and somebody else in the girls' doll aisle when there's a Batman movie. There's no Commissioner Gordon over there. So why are you forcing stuff that won't sell over here at the same level?
See, now I agree with that. I agree with that because I don't want to word it. If we were to put Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse action figures in the girls section, you know, girls, I don't think girls would buy it, you know, and some of the female figures don't sell as well. Now, not to say Todd has not made female action figures, because he's made, I mean, besides the DC Multiverse that we have now, you know, besides the Wonder Woman, you know, and back with the Spawn days, they had plenty of Spawn girls. He's made other girl action figures. But I mean, I agree with him. I mean, he's selling what sells. He's been doing this for over 30 years. And I mean, I mean, by what I heard, he's the top selling action figure person right now as of today. And I do want to also say I do not own any rights to those videos. That's Shartimus Prime with Todd McFarlane. I think Shartimus did a fantastic job. It was a great interview. If you guys have not got to watch it all, check it out on YouTube. Check it out on his channel. I think he wasn't meaning to be negative. He's definitely coming from a different school of thought. And he could have worded things differently, but I think commercially male figures outperform. And I agree. Dave's Dimension, I agree 100%. I think one of the things that he was about talking about serial killers, like at a certain age, that he should not have said. I agree 100%. He should not have said that. But I also think, like when I was saying before, like me and John or me and Taz or me and Greedo, when we're talking, sometimes we're comfortable talking to each other and we say something that doesn't really mean what we're saying. It's just, it's just bullshitting, And I think maybe he was so comfortable with Shartimus that he just kind of said that. You know what I mean? I do believe it was entitled as a joke. Even Shartimus was laughing. Was the interview live or recorded? I believe it was recorded because when I found it and I clicked on it, I had just seen it pop up. I'm subscribed to Shartimus Prime, and I had just seen it pop up. I watched it, and there was no chat. So I believe it was a recorded. Which you're probably saying he could have edited that, and he could have. If it was recorded, he could have edited that. I think that's probably where you're going with it, and I agree. They probably should have. Hey, Mr. B. Mr. B. Hey, Dave. David Carell, what's up, man? How are you, my friend? Nice to see you in the chat. Nice to see you. And I missed a bunch of chat. I'm sorry, guys. Most 9-year-old boys would rather play with a male figure. Yeah, I agree. I agree with him. Thank you, Air Max. David. Rebels. Oof, oof. Your mic. Is it sounding squeaky or something? Guys, let me know. I might have it turned too close to me. I agree, Air Max. Good, man. I'm glad that I feel like I'm on the same page. Turn it a tad down. I wonder if I can do that. Hold on a second. It's a snowball. I'm not really sure how to do that. Dave, can I turn that snowball down? How's it a big deal? Hey, everyone. What's up, Geek Strong? How are you, my friend? So, earlier, Taz, I was talking about every time I turn on YouTube and stuff, everyone's talking about this right now. Todd McFarlane. Everybody's talking about canceling Todd McFarlane and all this, and I don't agree. I don't think that he should be canceled over something like this. I think this was I don't think this is as big of a deal as everybody is saying. The truth of the matter is, and this is how I feel about it, the truth of the matter is, Todd McFarlane is the one making these figures. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have all these Batmans. We wouldn't have all these Wonder Womans, Robins, Jokers. We wouldn't have all these Azraels, Banes. I mean, I'm looking at everything right here in my DTOF. We wouldn't have all these figures if it wasn't for him. You know what I mean? And it's like, if he just wants to make Batman, I mean, if you guys don't, if we don't want it, we don't have to buy it. You know what I mean? But I do agree with the female thing because I mean, like right now, I'm looking at my DTOF. I probably have 80 Todd McFarlane figures, and 3 of them are female, and they're all Wonder Woman. Just saying, you know what I mean? Everything else is Batman, Joker, Superman. Hey, everyone. What's up, Geek Strong? How are you, my friend? A 9-year-old me would prefer a Batman more than a Wonder Woman. My 39-year-old me a year ago would prefer a Wonder Woman just to have the whole wave. Thank you, John. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Dino. Hey, Rolando. Overreacting. Yep, I agree. They are. I thought it was something else. I didn't see anything wrong with this. I do see something wrong with people trying to push Barbie to their sons. Oh. Air Max. Air Max. I could not have said that any better myself. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I agree. It's like, not to say there's anything wrong with that. Not to say there's anything wrong with that. If a boy wants a Barbie, cool. Not to say there's anything wrong with that. But, let the boy decide. You know what I mean? Like Todd McFarlane said, if you're a 9-year-old boy, you're gonna want, a Transformer. You're gonna want a Batman. You're gonna want, a G.I. Joe. You're gonna want a Godzilla. You know, you're going to want something like that. You know, I mean, I agree. You know, and that's what sells, and that's what he's selling. I don't see him saying anything wrong. It's his perspective, therefore his truth and reality. Okay, cool. Yep, I agree. I'm not an old or young thing. It's people who can't handle any level of stress. These people make everything dramatic, causes their lives are boring, and they're Taz. That people make mistakes. It's life. Bro, your mic. Man, I'm not sure how to turn it down. Hold on a second. Let me try something. Real quick, Oof. Give me just a minute, guys. Just 1 minute, guys. I don't see anything where I can turn it down, unfortunately. Maybe I'm just too sorry, I can't figure out how to turn this thing down. Maybe I'm just too excited about it and I'm talking too loud. So maybe I'll talk a little bit lower. Geek Strong, Tasman, Oof, John Joker, Action Figure Encounters, R. David Hill, David Carell, Mr. B, Rolando, what is up, my friend? Hey, Rolando. Mr. Rolando Flores, how are you, sir? Bino. It's easier to play the victim these days. Cancel culture is made up of negative people trying to make themselves feel better by bringing someone else down. Thank you, G-Force. I agree. That was very well written, my friend. Very well written. Rolando! G-Force! Man, I'm missing so much chat. Sorry, guys. No, I mean everything I say. I'm just an asshole, but I'm consistent. Thanks much, Fabulous Disaster. Hey, everyone. I have a ton of female Spawn figures from years ago. Tiffany and Angel Gabrielle. Wow. There we go. I've got a bunch of Buffy action figures right here from Todd McFarlane. That's right, David Krill. Bunch of female action figures for the Buffy series, right? So I agree with that too. And that's the same thing like with the Batman. For the Batman series, you can see a lot of Batman. So you're right, David Krill. You're right. I didn't even think of those. Ultra Carterzilla. Hey, Rolando. Gilster, Rebels No Rules. What's up, Gilster? How you doing, my friend? Gilster, I am going to make you a member also real quick. I'm going to write this down. I'm only making a few members tonight. But Gilster, Ultra Carterzilla, and R. David Hill. You guys are now members. Thank you guys for always being in the chat. You guys rock. Chief Spawn, yes, David Girl, yes, absolutely. If recorded, I could have been editing before posting. Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't do that. I don't understand. If I'm leaving anybody out as members, I promise I'm going to make everybody a member. I just have to do it diligently. Wow, that's a big word. Diligently, thank you. Because it's starting to cost a little bit to ship these things, so I'm going to only ship a few this week. But Ultra Carterzilla, R. David Hill. I know I wrote another one down. And Gilster, yep. People just need more Pantera music in their lives. There you go, Fabulous. Hey, Fabulous. I seen your setup for your guitar and stuff on Instagram, man. Kick ass. Kick ass, bro. Jessica Priest. Yes, thank you. But what if it wasn't edited? The person who posted is responsible for the backlash. Okay, yeah. Hey, Blu-ray. Canadian. Haters gonna hate. Yes, Gilster. They are, man. They are. I think it's silly because it's like, I mean, a lot of times I don't say, like, I'm a big Eminem fan, okay? And a lot of people might not know that about me, but I love listening to Eminem. And there for a little while, they were talking about canceling him. And I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. But I didn't make a big deal about it. But Todd McFarlane, no, man. I mean, come on. That guy rocks. He's the Stan Lee of these kids' generation now. You know, I mean, that's the way I feel about him. And I know I've got some more people in the chat, so I'm going to show you guys this real quick because I know I didn't have this many people in the chat. I want to show this off real quick. So here's Stan Lee autographing one of my comics. And I've got that comic right here, autographed by Mr. Stan Lee right here. And then I've got this one here. This is number 3, autographed by Mr. Stan Lee also right here. And he had signed some little things for me and Amber. Amber and Ed, Stan Lee. Very cool guy, very cool guy. And I was also showing off Spawn number 1 because the subject was of Todd McFarlane. And I was just talking about how Todd McFarlane, to me, kind of reminds me, of Stan Lee. It's like that's our Stan Lee, since Stan Lee's gone. And it's like, I would hate to see him get canceled over something like this. This is dumb. Sometimes I think nowadays people say horrible shit that needs to get them in trouble and fired. This wasn't one of them, just my opinion. Now you're sexist. See your colors, like, oh my gosh. Canadian Blu-ray, Gilster, Joker. I have Princess Leia and Rey. Yeah, I do too. You know what I mean? For the Star Wars Black Series, I have them too, and it's like, if we look at our figures though, I have way more male Star Wars figures than I do female. I have way more G.I. Joe Classifieds than I do female. I mean, even though there's only been a couple females that have been released, I have way more Marvel Legend males than I do female. I have way more McFarlane DC Multiverse than I do female. I have Blue Eyes has got a lot of NECA, and she has, wow, guys. Okay, so she has a lot of NECA, and she has one female NECA figure, and that's Jamie Lee Curtis from Halloween. I only have one problem with him, that he made Cyborg, but not the rest of the Titans from 2003. But that's nothing to be canceled over. I have a Barbie with the Bulls outfit. That's cool, from Chicago Bulls. That's cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have anything. Yeah, I have NASCAR Barbies. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Bo-Katan, Kozak Reeves, Aurora Singh, Cara Dune, and some badass chick figs. Yeah, they are. They are G-Force, and I agree 100%. They are. And, and they sell great, but how do I want to say this? They're also, not only are they badass figures, but they're badass characters. Bo-Katan, in the Clone Wars and in The Mandalorian, man, she kicked ass. She was awesome. Aurora. Cara Dune was badass in The Mandalorian. So I also think, the popularity of the character, like Wonder Woman. I mean, I haven't read a lot of comics here lately. I read a lot of my older stuff. But when was the last time you seen Wonder Woman do something like super kick ass? I know that sounds sexist. I'm not trying to. I mean, the Wonder Woman movies were cool. I like the Wonder Woman movies. But as far as DC Multiverse comic book wise, I haven't seen her do anything to where I'd want to get that figure. You know what I mean? Not to say there's anything wrong with that figure, but I have Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Captain Phasma, Hot Toys, figure to be considered high-priced Barbies. I mean, Black Widow's badass. Captain Marvel's badass. Captain Phasma's badass. I mean, those are badass characters, Rebels trying to change the audio settings. I just went on there a second ago. Let me see if I can try it. Give me a minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. Damn. No, all I see is microphone on and off. That's insane. Check over here real quick. Just 1 minute, guys. I'm sorry. One more minute, guys. See if that sounds any better. All right, guys, is that any better? I just turned down my microphone. I'm hoping that did it. Somebody throw up in the chat real quick. I'm going to run all the way to the bottom of the chat and see. Does that sound any better, guys? I agree here, man. Yeah, will somebody throw in the chat real quick if it sounds any better on that microphone? No, it doesn't. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry. Where am I at here? Sorry, guys. Yeah, okay, I'm passing that up. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. Softer talking. Rebels After Dark. Time for some slow jams. I'm not really sure what Todd said, but I think it's best I don't talk about my thoughts on a cancel culture. Okay. Well, what he said basically, and I know he's just playing around. But he was talking about, like if a little boy gets a girl action figure, basically, that's how serial killers evolve and stuff. And I know it's just a joke. I know he didn't mean anything by that. Let me see here. Shoot. Okay, here we go. Web slimming 6-hour Spider-Man after making a few classic Cobra Eel. Oh, wow. I'll check that out, man. Need to make that pop a member of Rebels, Reptiles, and Games group. They could consider being in your live chats, Rebels. Well, what I'm doing is I'm making members, Ultra Carterzilla, of everybody that has hung out with me for a long time. If they come on the chats, I don't want to be unfair to anybody else. So if Pop comes on for a while and hangs out and stuff, yeah, I'll definitely make him a member. Rebels, no rules. What's up, Gary's Grills? How are you, my friend? Gary? Gilster? Ultra? Trying to catch him on the chat here, guys. You'll be hearing from my attorney. Rebels is in opera mode tonight. You get a badge. You get a badge. You get a Oprah. I get it. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Oprah mode today. Wish I had a chance to meet Stanley. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. Very cool. Kind of look at Brian Michael Ben as more today's Stanley. Chat. Very cool. Daredevil issue. I have an X-Men 2, 12, and 13. Wish I had them signed like that. Yeah. I had to get them signed, man, after meeting him. It was so cool. Life has given me a shitty deal, but I'm not going to be an asshole about to anybody. Stay positive and move forward. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. We start firing and shaming everyone who says things we disagree with. Do we really live in a free country? Thank you. Thank you, Tasman. Female wrestlers figures seem to sell pretty damn good. Yeah, they do. NECA Sarah Connor. Whoops, I'm sorry. Whoops. Funny you bring up Cara Dune. Wasn't she canceled? Yeah, yeah, she was, and I don't think that should have happened. G-Force, I'm completely with you on those powerful Star Wars figs. Yeah, oh yeah. Man, those new gargoyles look good. Demona, Brooklyn, and Hudson. Yeah, they do look very cool. Very cool. Wonder Woman has actually played pretty prominent roles in recent DC stories. Okay. Did YouTube update the app? Thumbs up, Ed. Eating dinner with my mom, and she's going to start throwing stuff if I don't go. All right, David Krell. Thank you, my friend. Stay safe. Take care, everyone. Yes, absolutely. Ed, no disrespect, but I don't think he said anything wrong about anything. It was just taken out of context. Too much of this cancel and just a bunch of BS. I really yearn for the 90s to come back. Me too. Me too, Air Max. And I don't think he said anything wrong either. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he did. The serial killer thing, like I said before, in a joking text, like I was saying before, like Tasman may call me and say, hey, motherfucker, or John say, hey, motherfucker. They don't mean that in that term. It's just a joking thing, that we do when, we all feel comfortable, we're all talking. And I really do think that McFarlane just felt comfortable talking to Shartimus. And I think he just kind of blurted that out about the serial killer thing. I don't think he actually meant that. So I don't think he's really done anything bad at all. I think there's just a lot of people that are a little sensitive about it. Take it easy, David. Amen, Air Max. Stay awesome, Dave. I agree with Air Max. He said nothing wrong either. Just dumb. They want to do the stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. Like I mean, that's why I brought out the Stan Lee stuff. That's why I brought out the Todd McFarlane stuff. I'm a huge Todd McFarlane fan, and I don't think he said anything wrong either. I'm just saying, that a lot of people are complaining about it, and I don't know if it's just people looking for a reason to complain. I enjoyed the interview. I thought the interview was great, and I think he was just being comfortable in his own skin. He's just saying what he wanted to say. A bit better, yeah. Cool, Ufu. Thank you, my friend. It's not that big a deal. Just some white noise. Let's continue. Okay. Sounds okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Audio and video is good for me. Thank you, Rolando. I hear a crackle here when you speak. Okay, I'm trying to speak a little slower. A little lower, because I had trouble turning that mic down. Okay. John Joker, what happened? Cancel culture. Whoops. Man, I thought this was a professional experience. Gilster 37. Some people are upset with Todd McFarlane, who some things he said in an interview on Shartimus Prime's channel, and people did not like. I'm going to go ahead and play that one more time. John. I just want everybody to see what I'm talking about.
I'm not saying that I can't sell a female superhero, which I can't. What I'm saying is that I can't do an entire line of 4 figures in one series of nothing but females and put it in the boys action aisle. Boys action figure aisle. There's a reason why it's called boys action figure aisle. And if you don't believe me, then you don't remember that either A, you were a 9-year-old boy, and or that you actually have a son, because it goes sort of something like this. Your son comes home and he gets straight A's for a year, and you go, you know what, we're gonna buy you a gift. Your dad and I are going out, and we're gonna bring you a gift. We're gonna bring you ask a couple questions, Mom and Dad. Did they have any superhero dudes? Oh yeah, okay. Did they have any robots? Oh yeah, lots of robots. Should have seen monsters, of course. Creatures, yes. Military, yes. Okay, they had all of that. And what about dinosaurs, aliens? Oh shit, you should have seen the page. This female figure, right? You got me the female figure. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but somewhere along the line, serial killers begin at a certain spot. Oh my God. At some point, once you told your kids you walked away from monsters and aliens and dinosaurs and super, like, what are you talking about? We're doomed. Man. It's the same. We haven't evolved, right? We all like the same thing. Whatever I liked in the 60s, I am telling you, somebody's going to like it 30 years. Too. You're going to have to trust me. I'm not saying the brand isn't strong. I'm not saying you're not going to put out a movie that's not going to make $1 billion. Category specific. In the boys action aisle, I can't sell 7 consecutive female figures any more than you can sell Bruce Wayne and Commissioner Gordon and somebody else in the girls' doll aisle when there's a Batman movie. There's no Commissioner Gordon over there. So why are you forcing stuff that won't sell over here at the same level?
So that was some of the interview. Like it was a very long interview, and what brought up this question really, and it was a very good question by Sharkmas Prime, is he asked why so many Batman figures, Todd? You know, why so many Batman figures? And he basically was trying to sum it up that Batman sells. You know, he sells a lot of Batman, and people buy Batman. And then he started talking about, you know, not as many girl action figures, and that's what brought this up. So I know John was trying to tell Gilster, so I wanted to show Gilster. On House of Wave 31 in the Wild say, wow, very cool. Here we go again. He's been shown the serial killers do show some sign at an early age. It's usually more of a withdrawn attitude and occasional hurting of animals, but don't see anything wrong with what he said. Okay. 70s, 80s, and 90s stand-up comedy would turn these people's toes backwards. Oh my God, yes. Like Eddie Murphy Raw. Yeah. People would be very offended now when it comes to those stand-up comedians. I remember watching them as a kid. Cancel culture, hate culture. People need to calm the hell down. Play outside. Drink from a garden hose. Fall off a bike. Uber sensitive jackasses. Yes, Dave. We are different. He spoke his mind, and you're going to damn him for it. What happened to freedom of speech? You don't have to agree with it if you don't like it. Don't listen, or don't. Very simple as that. Simple as that. Absolutely. Well said, Dave. Yes, very much. So he stated facts. I forgot we live in a country where we ignore facts because it hurts people's feelings. Guess we might as well cancel. Oh, my God. I appreciate it, you guys. This is something, I mean, I'm so glad that we're all kind of on the same page about this because, like, I see all this stuff on YouTube, and they're talking about canceling them and stuff, and I'm like, man, there's no way that these people feel like this. I mean, at least my friends and family, I know they don't feel like this. DC has some great female characters. They do, and there's more that he could put out, Rolando. I agree with that as well. Can we move on from this topic? Toys and figs are meant to be fun. Let's leave this fuss for the media. Oh, why so many Batman figures? I'm a Star Wars guy. Why so many Grogu's? Because they sell. Simple as that. Simple as that, Air Max. That's for replaying. I don't see what's wrong with the interview. It made a lot of sense. Not sure about the serial killer part, but it didn't mean anything to me. And I felt the same way, Geek Strong. That's what I was trying to say was, you know, a lot of times, like when we're all chatting and stuff, we may say something, you know, and it's taken out of context. It can easily be taken out of context. People need to chill and stop the bullshit. Enough said. Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Air Max. Watch YouTube to relax, not to be annoyed. Yeah, me too. With that being said, I mean, we could drop this conversation. I just wanted to, you know, like I said, I watched the interview when it first came out. I enjoyed the interview. Like I said, I'm a big Todd McFarlane fan. And I just wanted to hear what everybody else in the chat had to say about it. And it's pretty clear that you guys all agree with pretty much what I'm thinking. You know, I'm not offended by it. You know, I thought it was a great interview. So, sound like two people talking about why he produces what he does. Huh? Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Yep. Well, guys, this has been a really interesting chat, and I appreciate you guys being on here chatting with me about it because it's like I've talked to a couple people outside the community about it, and I just couldn't get a lot of people aren't big toy fans, you know, like I am, and comic book fans like I am, and it's so cool that I can get on YouTube and speak to friends and family from all over the world about a certain thing, and you know, it's cool to see that we all kind of agree on the same thing. I think that's awesome. So, is this live? Blue Sasquatch. Yes, this is live. Blue, I need you to send me your address, my friend. I know that you said you'd get back with me about it. I'd like to send you one of these. And speaking of Blue Eyes just walked in the door. Hello, how are you? You like to say hi to the chat?
Hi, chat. Hi, everyone.
Blue Eyes says hello to everyone. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. I wanted to talk about that. I am going to show this off from Dark Knight Returns. I got this on eBay, and it was already out of the package. And it's another Platinum Edition. It can go with my Batman right here. I thought it was pretty sweet. I got this for super cheap on eBay because it was out of the package, and the builder figure part wasn't with it, which I don't care. And I think I got it for like $12. I thought she looked pretty cool, guys. Blue Eyes. There's a new pop named Blue Eyes. Ooh, cool. That's from G-Force. Say hi, G-Force.
Hi, G-Force. That sounds pretty interesting, though.
Those are ones you paint. Yeah, you could paint them. Yeah, they're not painted. I think they're freaking awesome, man. Like this Robin, and she looks cool, don't she? Which just happens to be a Todd McFarlane female character. But yeah, I think that's awesome. I had to get her, and like I said, I already had the Platinum Edition Batman.
So we managed to get 3 books.
You guys got 3 books at the book fair?
Yep.
That's cool. They all look evil. That's cool. Hayden likes the scary stories.
It's all by the same writer, though.
We do need more DC female toys. Hawk Girl, Supergirl, etc. Yeah, I'd like to get a cool Supergirl. Definitely would. Does that mean we are all borderline serial killers? Kidding. Please don't unsubscribe to me. Geek Strong.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. I hear Blue Eyes, Rolando says.
Hi, Rolando.
And Dave's Dimension says Drunk Eyes.
Hi, Dave.
Ultracarzilla says, I remember Black Skies. Oh, Black Skies. The book Black Skies. I remember Black Skies. Didn't Hayden have that? Wasn't that a book? Maybe I'm wrong.
These are the books.
Oh, no. He's singing. I thought it was. Didn't he have something like that with that? Remember he lost it at school, some kid took it or whatever. What was it called?
It's a series.
What is it?
It's whatever that is.
K.R. Alexandra. Yeah, The Collected. Pretty cool.
And then you got these.
And he got these. So you got these today. You got to go to a book fair. Bury Me. And they're all from the same writer. Scare Me.
And then
Oof Oof says 7 days. Just
Damn
kidding.
it.
Only to Drunk Eyes.
I'm not drunk right now, so it's all good.
I'm actually having a beer, Oof Oof, so maybe that's to me. 7 days.
At least not yet. The night is still young. Did you show my
No, we grab that real quick. We'll show it to him. She did get an action figure. I will probably be going to a toy show this Saturday, and it's a big one. It's a big one in Xenia. I'm thinking Ultra Carterzilla is singing to me again, which I appreciate that, Ultra Carterzilla. I am thinking of making a video of it. I actually did it last year. It's called the All Ohio Toy Show, and it is in Xenia, Ohio, and it's big. It is a big toy show. So I may take some video of that this weekend. So she got this creature from Black Lagoon in black and white. What do you guys think of that? Pretty cool. It's Amigo. Here you go, baby. Yeah, I got 6 of McFarlane female ones. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem buying a female McFarlane figure. You know, I wish I have a lot of Wonder Woman, so I wish that they'd make more than just Wonder Woman. Which toy show? Okay, so it's the Xenia toy show. It's called the All Ohio Toy Show. It's big. It's a very big toy show, and I'm sure I'll take some video in there this weekend. We'll be at New Jersey Toy Con this Saturday. Oh, that's cool, Air Max. And we're gonna have to make a time where I can meet you at a toy show. That would be a fun time, Air Max. Be very cool. I know you go to a lot of toy shows too. I mean, New Jersey's a little ways from Ohio, but I think I could do it. Well, guys, guys, got anything else you want to chat about? I know that I kind of was talking about the Todd McFarlane thing, but it wasn't heavy on my mind what he said. It was heavy on my mind what everyone else was saying about Todd McFarlane. Because, like I said, to me, he's like the next Stan Lee. I think he freaking rocks. I've been following him for a long time since Spider-Man. This dude is an entrepreneur, man. He he lived in a small trailer with his girlfriend, and he's an artist, and he drawn, and he sent his drawings to all these different comic book editors and stuff, and finally he got a call. When he got a call, he ended up working for Marvel. And, I know a lot of you guys already know this. He ended up working for Marvel, was an anchor, and then later he started drawing Spider-Man. They ended up giving him his own Spider-Man comic title so he can make his own comics of Spider-Man, and that's when you started seeing Spider-Man with the big eyes, the awesome webbing, and Spider-Man was really looking badass. And when he started getting a little darker, he wanted to make his own comic book line. And he had drawn Spawn. When he was 14 years old, he drew Spawn for the first time. And he ended up making his own comic book line, Image, where he's made Spawn and Savage Dragon and so many other comic books. Created so many other comics. And now he's making figures for Batman, for DC. So he's Marvel, he's Image, and now he's doing stuff for DC. This guy rocks. And he started from the bottom. Now he's here, and he's doing a great job. And I think that this is so stupid to pick at him, Don't collect DC Multiverse, hard to decide. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole, Gilster, because once I started collecting them, man, I've got a ton of them now. And it started out with just a few, but I've loved comic books since I was a kid. Seeing these figures, these characters come to life, in figure form is awesome. Just a joke, Rebels. Chill, boy. Well, my buddy goes to this huge HeroClix competition in Ohio. Yeah, get back with me here, Max, because that'd be cool. I'd definitely meet up with you. What do you think of The Walking Dead coming to an end? I've not watched all of The Walking Dead, but I've watched a lot of it. And I feel like it's a good show, and I feel like they need to end it on a high note, That'll be in June, most likely. I'll be there. Okay, keep in touch with me here, Max, because that would be awesome. I'd love to do, a little toy thing with you. Maybe after that, we could toy hunt somewhere else and do a couple videos together. It'd be awesome. I got to do a video with Tasman last year. I think it'd be cool to do one with you this year. I'm also supposed to meet up with A.M. Dubs in July in North Carolina. I want to try to do a video with him as well. I have some Todd McFarlane sports statues. Oh, man, yeah, that's another thing. He's made some awesome sports stuff, too. Needed to end 4 years ago. I'm a Walking Dead. Baby's hungry. Don't let him out. I haven't fed him yet.
Is that what it is?
Probably, yeah. Creed is touching the glass, man. He wants some food. He wants some food, so we're going to have to feed that big lizard. But, yeah, that's all I really had today. I really didn't have much to talk about. And, like I said, I watched that interview a couple days ago when it first came out, and I loved it. And once I started turning on YouTube, looking up, in my feed, I started seeing a lot of people complaining about him. I thought it was ridiculous. Need AEW, Mr. Brody Lee, retail plus shipping. Ended with Rick blew up the bridge. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's the last one I've seen, dude. Come to Canada to do some toy hunting. Man, I would love to do that. Canadian Blu-ray. That would be awesome. I have never left the country before. I think that would be awesome to go to Canada. That would be really, really cool. That'd be awesome. Anyone seen any Studio Series Bumblebee movie, Ratchet, Wool, Jack, and Braun at your stores? Because where I live, Florida, my Walmarts near me don't have any. Guys, if you guys see any of them, hit Ultra Carterzilla up on Instagram. And Air Max has AEW, Mr. Brody Lee, retail plus shipping, if anybody's interested in that. I wouldn't take him out, though.
You think he would bite me?
He might, if he's hungry enough. You see your thumb, think it looks like some hamburger or something. Yeah. I got a bunch just to stop the scalper at my local Target. Hell yeah, good job there, Max. Good job.
Well, if I had a little bit, couple.
I'm in
drinks,
Georgia.
that'd
If
be
anyone's
scary.
traveling near here, I'm on parole and can't leave state. LOL. It would be cool to meet up with you, R. David Hill. That'd be fun. Do a toy hunt or something. Yeah, I mean, we travel a little bit here and there. Like next time I'm leaving state, I'll tell everybody on the live. Maybe we can meet up somewhere. Any of us. Yeah, I quit watching Walking Dead 5 years ago. They got Soundwave in these parts, partner. Foof Foof says. Air Max, scalpers got to eat. I think that's Air Max's quote. I remember hearing Air Max say that before. Yeah, I never have left Canada. I would love to do some toy hunting in the States. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. McFarlane Toys used to make Walking Dead figures until 2018 as the zombie popularity declined due to the Alien and Predator franchise gaining more popularity. It's interesting to know. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream. Like I said, I didn't have much to talk about. I wanted to talk about that because it seems like when the tables turn, it seemed like that was the hot topic everybody's talking about right now. I just wanted to put my 2 cents on it and tell everybody how much of a huge Todd McFarlane fan I am, and I don't want him to be canceled. So I just wanted to throw that out there to everybody. And I wanted to hear what everybody else's thoughts were. Yes, 100% right. But just in my local targets, Scalpers. Yeah. Have a good night, Rebels. You too, Canadian Blu-ray. I will be sending it probably in about a week, and I do need to get a hold of Blue Sasquatch. Also, I want to send them both to Canada, and also Ultra Carterzilla, Gilster, and R. David Hill. Thank you guys for becoming members. I will be doing more memberships, and here eventually I'll start doing some figure giveaways and stuff. My membership doesn't cost anything. This is all free. I'm not charging anybody. No monthly fee or anything like that. This is just me giving to my friends and family. It's not a big deal. I just appreciate you all. Thank you all. Thanks everybody for hanging out. See everyone. New Geek Strong stream tomorrow night at 7:30. Check him out tomorrow night, man. Dino is a good guy. John Joker, always. Take care, all. Thank you, Fabulous Disaster. Good night, Rebels. Good night, John Joker. Good night, everybody in the chat. Until next time, have fun collecting. You want to say good night, everybody?
Bye, everyone. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have fun collecting, guys. I will be going to that toy show. I'll try to post a video of it. Rebels, no rules, Gilster. Woo! Night, you crazy kids. Night, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody.